Hey, what's going on, Waymaker families? My name is Peter Johnson, and your kids might know me as Peter from the PB&J Show, but I am also the WayKids director here at Waymaker.Church. And I'm super excited as we are going through our series called Back to School Survival Guide. Yes, the fall is here, which means that the vacations are coming to an end. Your kids are either excited or very much not excited to be going back to school. And then also, you're getting your rhythms, you're getting your routines, which usually means a lot of structure, which is good, but also a lot of busyness, which sometimes can be a huge distraction of what God wants to do in your family and in your kids. I want to encourage you guys, as we go through this series, parents, to be able to encourage your kids to make a way for other kids to know Jesus as they go about their school life. And also, if you're a kid watching today, I want you to know that you are a warrior for Jesus Christ. When Jesus lives in your heart, that means you are a warrior for Him. So when you're at school, I pray that this series will be able to teach you more and more of what it looks like to be a warrior for Jesus with your friends, and maybe the friends you haven't even made yet. Guys, I could go on and on about the series and how awesome I think it's going to be for you, but I'm just going to go ahead and let it speak for itself. So I hope you guys enjoy this content.
Lost with a broken heart. You pick me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words could say. I follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes, follow in your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, your love, never ending. Oh, you are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down and set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face. I will live that your will be done. I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, your love, never ending. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Peter, and you are watching the PB&J Show, Updates with Peter edition. Now, last week we talked about how God wants us to make new friends so that way we can show His love to them, so that way they may love Jesus too. So now that we're making new friends, here's a better question. Why should we have friends in the first place? Well, friends are super important. Friends are people that we care about, and the reason we care about them is because they care about us too. Have you ever heard the term, treat your friends like family? Well, that's a reality. You treat friends that are really close to you just like you would treat your family. And God gives us family and gives us friends so that way we have people to go through life with. Like whenever you have a scratch or an injury or whatever it may be, you usually go to mom or dad or someone in your family to ask for help. And here's the thing, they love you so much that they want to help you. So yes, having friends and having family, having community is so important. But you want to know why it's the most important? Because Jesus thought it was important too. Here, why don't you check out the story about Jesus choosing some of his friends and how he had a relationship with them. Check it out.
One day, in the town of Galilee, Jesus was walking along the shore of a lake. He saw two brothers named Simon and Andrew. They were throwing a big net into the lake to catch fish, because fishing was their job. "Come and follow me," Jesus said. "I will send you out to fish for people." So Simon and Andrew put down their fishing nets and followed Jesus. Farther up the shore, Jesus saw two other brothers named James and John. They were sitting in a boat with their father, fixing their nets so that they could go fishing. Jesus asked them to come with him too. So right away, James and John left their father and all of their things and went with Jesus. Simon, Andrew, James, and John stuck with Jesus and traveled around to tell people about God's love. After some time, Jesus chose 8 more to join their group. These 12 men were called disciples, which means they followed Jesus and learned from him. Jesus taught them everything that God wanted them to know, and the 12 of them stuck together through good times and bad.
Man, sometimes I wish it were that easy to make friends just like Jesus did. Jesus literally just looked at someone and said, "Hey, follow me." And they did. And then they would become friends with him. And then one friend turned into 2 to 10 to 12, and we know them as the disciples today. But those were the people in Jesus' inner circle that he would hang out with all the time. He trusted them, and those disciples trusted Jesus too. They had such a great friendship. But here's the thing, Jesus' disciples weren't perfect. There's a story of where Peter said, "I will never deny you, Jesus." And then not even moments later, he denies Jesus. He wasn't perfect, but here's the thing. None of my friends are perfect. And here's the reality. I'm not perfect. And your friends aren't perfect. And you're not perfect. And I'm sorry to be a Debbie Downer in that, but here's the reality. Humanity is not perfect. And Jesus knew his disciples weren't perfect. So why did Jesus choose to be friends with them if he knew that they couldn't be perfect? Well, here's the reality. Jesus was perfect. And he showed us exactly what it looked like to have trusted friendships, and that community was super important to help with everyday life. So as we go through life, we need to have those friends that we treat like family, that we are there for, and we trust them to be there for us. And that's our big idea for today. God helps me and my friends stick together. That's right, God helps you and your friends stick together. Whether you're having a hard day or you're just really sad, you have friends that God has put in your life so that way you can have someone to lean on and help show you the love of Jesus. But the thing is, you're supposed to do that too. That's the idea of sticking together. They help you and you help them. And Jesus gives us these friends to go through life together so that way we can grow closer together, but more importantly, we can encourage one another to love Jesus, to pray to Jesus. And here's the thing, you might be thinking that your friend group doesn't do that yet. Well, maybe God wants you to be a leader and to be a warrior and a waymaker for your friends to grow closer in Jesus Christ. I've had a couple of friends for a long time, and I know I can trust them with anything, and they can trust me to care for them as well. And while we've had our ups and downs, I can confidently say that Jesus has put them in my life so that way I could grow closer with Jesus. So when life gets hard, remind you and your friends who love Jesus to stick together this week. So that way you can help one another become better followers of Jesus Christ. Hey guys, that's it for our show this week. As always, I'm Peter, and you have been watching the PB&J Show.
to wear on a Sunday, all about perfection. Black and white, wrong or right, never great. Well, I never make it. I never be good enough. I try to walk the line, pray that I find something that I knew was real. Began to realize the harder I tried, the colder I'd start to feel. Until the moment, the second I met your love. And then I threw my hands up, released down. I remember when he showed me how to break up with my doubt. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. No strings attached when he saved my soul. Want you to know that God I know. Oh, you gotta know. Oh, the God I know. He is more than just a rescue. That's where it starts, not where it ends. Let freedom in. More than just a story in the sky, wearing white. He's alive in every moment. And now that I know this love, I can throw my hands up, worries down. I remember when he showed me how to break up with my doubt. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. No strings attached when he saved my soul. Want you to know that God I know. Oh, you gotta know. Oh, the God I know. What was I waiting for? I came alive when I let go. All I had was a broken heart. Then he held me in his arms. What was I waiting for? I came alive when I let go. All I had was a broken heart. Then he held me in his arms. I can throw my hands up, worries down. I remember when he showed me how to break up with my doubt. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. No strings attached when he saved my soul. Want you to know that God I know. Oh, you gotta know. Oh, the God I know. What was I waiting for? I came alive when I let go. All I had was a broken heart. Then he held me in his arms. What was I waiting for? I came alive when I let go. All I had was a broken heart. Then he held me in his arms.
Waymaker families, thank you so much for joining us online today. I hope that you enjoyed that content. If you have any questions or you want to share anything with their team, you can email me at peter.johnson@Waymaker.Church. If you or your kids want to be able to dive into more resources that we offer here as a part of our WayKids team here at Waymaker.Church, you can go to Waymaker.Church/parent page, and there is tons of content and information from past series and videos that you guys can use to your advantage. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you guys again next week.